Hey YouTube, Jeff Foster with Ulnar Lawn Care. Uh, Today's Monday, the 22nd, day after Easter. Hope you all had a good Easter weekend. I know I did. It was a little weird not having my wife around right now. Back home with her mom, so I know she had a good time with her family, but we missed her here for sure. So they came by today, took pictures of the house, outside and inside, to put the house up for sale this Friday. A listing is going live Friday morning. Realtor has hopes that the house will be sold by the end of the weekend. It's a buyer's or a seller's market right now, and that's good for us. April is the best month apparently to sell here in Colorado Springs. PCS season. So all you military people know what that means. When everybody starts moving to the new duty stations and stuff, that's called a PCS. So I'm sitting here looking at Zillow and other things for homes to purchase back in our home area. Not really much to choose from. I'm trying to find something maybe on water, but I think me and the wife have kind of gone away from that. But then we're looking at some old houses. It's just selections in the school districts we want to live in don't really have the houses that we're looking for right now. My kids are into orchestra and band and softball and soccer and all kinds of stuff, and some of the schools that we look at don't even offer orchestra. Is the big one. My middle child plays the double bass in her orchestra. She's pretty good. She'd be a lot better if she practiced more, but it's hard for me to afford one of those for my house right now. Even looking for a used one, they're really expensive. But the area we're trying to look for is we're struggling. My wife has a couple she wants to go look at. So right now I just emailed my mortgage company and asked them to see if there's anything else they need so I can get this pre-approval to go and make an offer on a house if my wife finds one. Hopefully we can find one with a nice big shed or barn or workspace or something I can store this equipment in. Not taking up my garage. I kind of would like to have a nice workspace to take it away from the house, so I feel like I'm actually at work and not always at home if I'm doing office stuff or billing or anything like that. I kind of want to get away. If I'm at home, I'm nervous that I'm not saying I'll get distracted, but I do distract easily, so I like to take my work out of the house. What are you guys' thoughts on that? I mean, do you get distracted at home with the kids going na 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 and the wife going na na na, and you're like, oh my God, I got to do this work. I got to get these bills. I got to push up the invoices. How does that work for you? Do you find you're getting yourself more? Do you think you get more work done if you didn't do it in your house? I know some people have sheds in their backyard. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Or maybe even eventually just have it off my property, rent a space out, or purchase my own. Try to get a clamshell. Those are pretty cheap actually. Type thing. Hard to do that here in Colorado. The wind destroys them. But yeah. Videos, I'm going to show you guys some videos. I did do a little moment on my quality riding lawnmower. You guys are going to kick out of this. My front yard today. Or I did it yesterday after I took the Easter decorations down. So my yard was mowed good for the pictures. So you'll see that little riding lawnmower I have and get a little chuckle out of it. And my little battery operated works trimmer. It works great for here, but it just ain't gonna cut it in the business. I love it. I love the little works blower, 40-volt blower I got. I mean, they do great for what I have here. And I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you guys' takes on battery equipment. I see a couple videos where people use them, but most people don't tend to use them. Even my experience with this 40-volt works blower, if I actually do my whole driveway, my sidewalk, my walkway, my sidewalk's quite big, goes around the corner because I'm in a corner lot. It's pretty dead after just 1 yard. So I don't think something like that would be beneficial for me to hold on to for the biz. Might take it around with my kids, let them use it or something. But yeah, so you'll see some mowing, a little bit of trimming. The guy helping me do the gutters, Vecellio Construction here in Colorado Springs. Anybody in Colorado Springs area needs a good handyman, this guy is your man. He doesn't really have a website. He's kind of your buddy contractor. He's licensed, he's a general contractor, but I'll put a link to his Facebook page in my description. Good guy, good friend. Man, he did so much to this house for me. I wouldn't even got it close to being ready to sell by myself without him. So this guy, definitely go check out his Facebook page. You're here in the Springs. Tell him I sent you. He'll hook you up with a pretty good discount deal, I'm sure of it. And then he'll give me crap somehow. He always does. But good guy. Vecellio Construction. So here's a little bit of me mowing, and I'll be back with you shortly after that. You guys all have a good time watching me in my little red wagon. All right, talk to you soon in a minute. Bye. So this is my little guy here, little Murray 30-inch 344cc. I know what you're thinking. But it's the only mower I own right now, and I don't use it for anything but my house. So I do plan on buying all these commercial lawnmowers when I get there. I highly doubt any reason I would ever use this thing for my business, but man, it does wonders for me. So I'm packing up, getting ready to go. So, but yeah, it started raining on me about second pass. I'm like, well, I committed, I might as well finish. So I guess I'll trim it later, tomorrow or something. But it does a pretty good job. I am definitely not disappointed with that little mower. But it's really starting to come down now, so I'm gonna head in, and I'll talk to you later. So today is Tuesday, the 23rd. Sitting outside having a cigar again because it has been a stressful day. Me and my realtor have been going back and forth over how much to list the house for, talking to my wife back home, and I think we came to a conclusion. Came to a final number. Don't know if I want to divulge that yet, maybe in another video, but definitely probably will tell you guys what it sold for in the end. But I think it all is going to work out in the end, in the long run. We're definitely not going to lose money on the house, that's for sure. We should make a little bit of cash. But man, I needed to relax, man. My kids are getting to me. The single parenthood, I tell you, all those dependents who husbands and wife deploy, being home with my kids, doing that single fatherhood, trying to get this house ready to sell, going to work, getting out of the Army, trying to start this business is giving me daily headaches. Tonight I got to go in for my sleep study for the Army to see if I have sleep apnea. My wife says I do. I don't know. I'm sleeping. But we'll see how that goes. I should be able to tell you that next week. Speaking of weeks, trying to figure out if I want to do videos just whenever, once a week. I think eventually I'll probably do them once a week, maybe twice a week, or just post them when I make them. I think that might actually be the best way I do it. Just post them when I have a 15-minute video done. What do you guys think? Is once a week good or just whenever? I'm kind of shooting for the whenever thing. So here's some video too of a guy came by, the guy for the photographer. He that took the pictures for the house. He came by and did some aerial footage of aerial photos of the house to get the mountains in Colorado in the background. A little information on him, his business in the video, and I'll do a little link to his business's website below, also on top of Brad from earlier in the week. So check them out. His photos of the inside of the house they took yesterday are immaculate. Makes it look like a way worth more than what it is. So I'm sure these aerial footage will be awesome. His drone is pretty badass. So check it out. Check out his business's website. I don't think it's his business. I think he's a contractor underneath that business. Yeah. So after the videos, I'll be back with you, and we'll see what else we got to talk about and tell you how that sleep apnea test went tomorrow, and probably close out this video with that. So, all right, until tomorrow. You guys, can you see this? Getting some aerial shots of the house to put it up for sale this Friday. What kind of drone is it? Maverick Pro 2. We should get one, but I don't know why I need one.
So we can like.
That wind doesn't affect it too bad? Alright. Maybe we'll get a close up of it in a minute. Alright, this is Tim. He's the one doing the pictures right now. Tim, what company are you with?
So I work for a company called Pixfid. It's like a real estate media marketing agency.
All right, good deal. I have to get your information. We can put a link on our YouTube page for the Colorado people.
Appreciate that.
All right.
Somebody's trying to
That's pretty awesome, Tim. You made me want to get one even more.
Yeah, they're fun to fly. For wind, it will fight the wind, the same place.
It's funny because you look at it in the video, the propellers are moving so slow. It's pretty sweet, Tim. That's the guy right there.
His name's Pluto.
Pluto. Do you have to name your drones?
It's tradition to.
It's tradition to?
Because whenever you start up the aircraft, it asks you, please name your aircraft.
Oh, that's true. That's true. We named our vacuum Sam.
There you go. Yeah, my last drone was, his name was Beta.
Beta?
Data.
Well, I'll show you guys the pics when I get them, probably later this week. So, this is Jeff. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey, YouTube. I know I was supposed to get back with you yesterday, but that sleep study kind of kicked my butt. I don't know how they do all that stuff, or how they expect you to sleep with all that stuff attached to your face. My God, it was miserable. I don't think I slept at all, so I don't know what they had to study, but apparently they got the numbers they needed. We'll see what the results are in about 5 days. I'll talk to my provider next week. But I hope you like that drone footage. It was pretty cool. It was fun to watch. The pictures are posted. I'll see if I can put a link to the house pictures that the guy took in below too. I'm not sure if I can or cannot do it. I just don't know the rules and all that with the realtor and stuff. I don't think it'd be an issue. But more importantly, today is Thursday, the 25th. The reason I didn't post this yesterday, even though I said I was, is my daughter's birthday. We kind of went out to dinner for her birthday, 3 margaritas here in Colorado Springs. It's our favorite restaurant. Mexican food, which is delicious. I just get their deluxe burrito all the time, and at some point fills me up, and I'm miserable afterwards. That's how you know it's good, when you're miserable afterwards. But the video was gonna go yesterday, but we just kind of spent time with her. More importantly than anything that's happening in the world today is Avengers Endgame Day. And I'm telling you right now, I'm going to give you my critique of the movie right now, because I haven't even seen it yet, and I'm so damn pumped up for it that I couldn't even freaking sleep last night. The movies, 10, 11 years of Marvel movies, and I was already a Marvel fan before all of them came out back in the first, Blade and the original Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. The Marvel movies, I don't know what you call it. It's epic. I can't imagine anything in the history of my lifetime topping these Marvel movies. I don't know how you guys feel about it. If you haven't seen them, you got to watch them. I mean, every movie tells its own story, but you're talking 10 years of movies, probably 2 movies to 3 movies a year, and it's all basically one movie. Tying to the end. And I know they're not done, but this is the first saga of, I guess, or whatever. It's kind of like Star Wars. I know some people are fans of Star Wars. All 6 of the movies, even the new one coming out, I think, this Christmas, all tied together. They all tell one big story movie. Now, I think that was the original Star Wars, the first 3, episode would be 4, 5, and 6, started this. But I think Avengers, Marvel took it to the next level. If Star Wars would have done this, and I think back when they, or started it now, they could even do better than Marvel. But they're not, to me, and this is just my opinion, they're nowhere close to Marvel. The way Marvel took the saga and just continued over 10 years. Star Wars was kind of too spaced out. They kind of did they did the first 3, then they had to go backwards. So, I mean, yeah, could Marvel done a couple things a little different? In my opinion, absolutely. But, man, I'm pumped. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I'm going to watch it tonight at 11 o'clock at night with me and my 2 daughters. They don't have school tomorrow. I'm still on leave for another day. So we're going to go watch it, and I'm already so excited about it. I got more energy right now than I've had in a few days, and I'm going to use that energy to get this house ready because it goes on the market tomorrow, Friday. Open house is on Saturday. So, sorry this video is a little late. I'm still trying to debate if I want to do videos like just as random, once a week. Just as I do them, I kind of just do every day. I do a little tidbit and kind of try to tie them all in together every day. Let me know what you guys think. Should I space them out a little more? Should I bring it a little closer? Hey, all them comments below help me out, and hopefully soon we'll start actually getting into mowing and my equipment purchase and stuff like that. So when we get there, but right now we're still trying to get the house ready to sell and get out of the army. So don't really have a outgoing saying yet. I know a lot of people are make that money, but I'm not making that money yet, so I don't want to say it. I'm getting ready to make that money. So it's Jeff Foster with Ulnar Lawn Care, and we will talk to you again soon. Have a good day. Avengers, go!